We start tonight with new video just into our newsroom showing a former LSU student walking out of the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. In the last 90 minutes, Matthew Naquin was released on bond.
He was found guilty today of negligent homicide in the death of fraternity pledge Max GRUVER. NBC Local 33's Kennedy Walker explains how his family is feeling now and why one lawyer says he just might quit.
It's been an emotional day today as a jury found Matthew Naquin guilty of negligent homicide after the hazing-related death of Maxwell GRUVER. Max's parents were in tears as the verdict was read and said that now that this is over, they are relieved and they hope that what happened to their son never happens to anyone else.
We want this to send a message to the country that hazing should not exist, that it's dangerous, and we have to all work together to bring an end to hazing.
The courtroom was filled with emotion when Matthew Naquin was found guilty of negligent homicide.
I'm sure glad that the verdict came out the way that it did. No verdict could ever bring back Max.
The six-person jury took less than an hour to announce their verdict, and now the former LSU student faces up to 5 years in prison.
It's not something we're ever going to be happy about, but at the same time, it's justice for our son and for the man who caused his death.
The GRUVERs say they are relieved that the trial is finally over.
It's grueling to just have to keep reliving it over and over again, and you can just picture Max throughout that night and in the morning, and you know, it's visuals you don't want to have.
In her closing argument, prosecutor Morgan Johnson took it in a personal direction by mentioning the love she has for her son. She told jurors she hopes her son never comes in contact with someone like Naquin.
Max is a victim, and it could happen to any of our children. And this was no fault of his.
Naquin's lead attorney, John MCLINDON, says he believes the jury made a mistake.
I'm crushed. I'm devastated. I never thought the jury would come back guilty. I believed from day one that Matthew was not guilty, and I'm literally in a state of shock right now.
Because of this loss, he is now considering resigning.
Well, I'm actually considering quitting the practice of law. This is so bad. This is so unfair. You know, if I can't win this case, I mean, it's just, I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach.
Now that the trial is over, the GRUVERs say their goal is to change people's minds about hazing so no more families have to undergo their tragedy. For NBC Local 33,